What's going on? This is your boy JP, and welcome to another edition of the Powerbomb. As you can see, I am wearing my throwbacks in honor of Punk's killer promo he cut last night on John Cena. If you know, you know. That was an amazing promo. SmackDown was an okay show. It wasn't anything special. I'm really not buying into the Wyatt Six, unfortunately. I didn't like how that tag team match ended. Everybody got involved. Gargano, DIY, Axiom, Frazier, Motor City Machine Guns ended in disqualification. That's not the way to try to get this tag team division on the right track. Andrade and Rey Fenix, though, did show a little bit of a spark of potentially something that can happen for that tag team division. They might want to get a little bit of a push. But let's get into the prediction show today for Night of Champions. That's right, the big Saudi show. As you know, I am not a big fan of the Saudi shows. They're just glorified house shows with everything going to the highest bidder. I don't believe in the WWE going over to Saudi. I have nothing against them. It's just I just don't like it. I don't like how they treat the women over there, and I know they're making strides, but it's nowhere near close enough. But let's get into it. The street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. You got to give Raquel Rodriguez the win here. You got to give her the win. It would make no sense for her to lose. Definitely probably get Roxanne involved. I think Raquel goes over. You need to do something here to kind of get her on some footing where you can think of her as possibly going after a championship of some kind. But yeah, Raquel definitely goes over Rhea Ripley in this match. Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. It's about time my boy Karrion Kross is actually getting an actual match on a PLE. It's been a while since he's gotten one. I like what they've been doing with the segments with him backstage, him and Scarlett getting under Sami's skin, and finally Karrion Kross is finally going to get to show what he's capable of doing on the big stage in Saudi. I'm just hoping he gets a good reaction from the crowd. Another knock on the Saudi crowd is they're so up and down, and last night that segment by Punk was amazing, but the Saudi crowd didn't really know how to handle it, and that's just one of my problems with the Saudi shows. So Karrion Kross, Sami Zayn. I think Karrion Kross gets the win here. It would not help him if he loses. It would not help his cause. It would not help the story. It would not help his momentum. So I feel Karrion Kross needs to get this win tonight over Sami Zayn. Then we get into the qualifiers. Jade and Asuka. You can go either way with this. I think this is very interesting. You can either have Jade win and go after Tiffany's title because Lord knows Tiffany Stratton needs some new competitors. This Nia Jax storyline, please end this nonsense. I've seen enough. That last women's stand-in match was god-awful. It was god-awful. Was it entertaining? Yes, but it was god-awful. We do not need to see Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax anymore. They've beaten that. There's no more life in that rivalry. There's nothing left. It completely ended last night. It had to have ended last night. So would I mind Jade Cargill going over on Asuka? Absolutely not. Gives Tiffany Stratton another competitor to go against at SummerSlam. Or do we go with Asuka and she goes after Io, which is a match that I think WWE's been wanting for a while. And I think they could possibly get it. So if I had to pick somebody, just with how bad Tiffany Stratton has been and how they desperately need some new blood into that championship mix, I'm going to go Jade Cargill. I'm going Jade Cargill. I know everybody wants Io and Asuka. You can find another way to get to that. But I think it's got to be Jade Cargill. The men's king of the ring. Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. We have been waiting for this match ever since Cody came back. Ever since Cody came back at WrestleMania 38, we have all been waiting for that match against Randy Orton, and it is finally happening in Saudi. Who wins? It's another scenario. Obviously, the easy answer is Cody Rhodes finds another way to get to John Cena or CM Punk. I mean, they've been doing some crazy things lately. But all in all, I do believe Cody gets this win over Randy Orton. I think it's going to be a very entertaining match. I think there's going to be a lot of false finishes. I think they're going to tell a great story in the ring, past, present, all that's going to come into it. But give me the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, whoa, to take down the Viper, Randy Orton, in Saudi. Next, we have Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship. I don't know about you, but I think Solo Sikoa he's been doing better, but there's nothing to him. You know, it's not like a Roman Reigns, you know, how he has an aura, you know. Solo really just doesn't have that aura. And losing the Ulafala didn't help matters. Roman came, just took it right off of him, and that was the end of that. Solo needs something. But he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it today. It's gonna be Jacob Fatu retaining the United States Championship. It's the only thing that makes sense. As much as I like Solo Sikoa and I think he's gotten better, this isn't hitting. It's not landing with the fan base. So give me Jacob Fatu to retain his United States Championship. And now the match we have all been waiting for. The match that has made this PLE go to another stratosphere. CM Punk versus John Cena. Who wins? Now, obviously, it's John Cena's farewell tour, so obviously John Cena is the easy answer. It's the most likely answer. But does WWE do something different and pull the trigger with CM Punk? If anybody was to take down the champ, why not be the best in the world, CM Punk? It's not happening. As much as I would love for it to happen, it's not happening. So I think John Cena wins this. Now, which match are they going to play back? Are they going to play it back to John Cena winning and leaving through the crowd? Or is John Cena are they going to do a throwback to their old Night of Champions match where it was both men's shoulders on the mat, both count 1, 2, 3. Cena thinks he wins. He doesn't win. Punk thinks he wins. Referee raises Punk's hand. Punk wins in a controversial finish in Boston, Massachusetts. Or does Punk lose with his foot on the rope like they did in SummerSlam 2012? A lot of ways to go with this. A lot of throwbacks, a lot of callbacks they could do in this match. But most likely, John Cena retains his Universal Championship, his Undisputed Championship, and he goes into SummerSlam to face Cody Rhodes. What do you guys think? Hit me up in the comments. JPunk34 YouTube. Hit me up. Let me know what you think of what's going to happen today. There will be a reaction show tomorrow, so please stay tuned. This is your boy JP. This was the Powerbomb. Everybody have a great Saturday. Enjoy Night of Champions.